Hello everyone, it's Yakub Anna and welcome to my channel. On today's episode of Real Estate Talks with Yakub Anna, we'll be diving into one of the most deceptive land fraud techniques, which is survey coordinate frauds, popularly known as flying over coordinate or flying coordinates. If you are planning to buy a property in Lagos, make sure you watch this video from beginning to the end because information shared here could actually save you millions of naira or years of heartbreak. And what is coordinate flying? It's actually a practice whereby developers or property sellers intentionally falsify information, especially the GPS coordinate in a survey that is presented to potential property buyers. Take, for example, that you've already gone to see a property. You like the property and then you request for the survey so you could carry out your due diligence. And then you realize that the GPS coordinates in that survey does not correspond, does not match with the actual live coordinates of the property that you have been shown, which they intend to sell to you. So why do property sellers do this? It's simple. It's because the actual property they have presented to you has issues. Either it's government acquired land or it has disputes pending on it, or there is any other issue at all that they want to quickly dispose of the property. And the way they do that is to now go to another goods property that has no issue at all. They take the coordinates of that particular property and prepare a survey with it and present it to you when you've seen their own land. Of course, the land they intend to sell to you is the one they've taken you to. But because they know if you go to do your due diligence on that land, right, it will come out with the problem that is on it. That's why they take coordinates of a clean land and present a survey with it. That is survey fraud, misrepresentation of data. And this is very common. So you shouldn't think you cannot fall for it. So how do you ensure you don't fall for this kind of fraud? We had an experience with one of our clients who reached out to us with a distress sale briefing that he got. So because he's in the US, I couldn't be on ground himself. He was really pushing like, Anna, please, this property is too good to be true. I don't want to miss it. Please, I need you to engage with your team and let me know if it's safe to buy. So the first thing we did was to call our surveyor and we drove down to the place, and our surveyor took actual live coordinates of the property in question and we decided to proceed to allow us to match the details with the information in the details in the survey they presented to us. The search results came out, and it was completely different property from the survey that they are selling with. They had presented the clients with a survey. Our surveyor had gone to the site to take actual coordinates from site to chart, and we realized that they were completely two different properties. And this particular property that my client was being marketed to buy had some issues from the record in Alausa. So imagine that this client just went by, oh, it's a very good offer they are giving me, let me buy. The moment he makes payments, that's it. He has fallen into one chart. So this is exactly the kind of problem a lot of people fall into on daily basis if you do not do your due diligence. So how do you ensure you do not fall into this fraudulent trap? First of all, once you see a property and you like it, the next thing is request for the survey, their own survey, and take your surveyor to site, the actual site of the property, and take your own coordinates. The surveyors have their devices with which they take GPS coordinates of the property. Now take to Alausa to chat. Your surveyor will handle all of this to you. So if after chatting there is any form of discrepancy between what is presented in their survey and what you have chatted on their site, please don't listen to any excuse or stories. Run. So we've had cases where people actually go to site to pick coordinates in, say, Aja, but the survey they have been presented is in Shogotedu, or even mainland, or a totally different location. And like I have said, the reason they do this is because they know the property they are selling to you has issues. Otherwise, there is no other explanation why they should be selling with the wrong coordinates. If this video has opened your eyes in any way at all, please make sure you leave a like, leave a comment if you've had any of this kind of experiences before. And of course, feel free to share with your family and friends and subscribe if you haven't already done so. My name remains Yakub and I'm your trusted real estate investment consultant right here in Lagos. And of course, I help people like you buy their dream homes. Make sure nobody in your circle falls into this kind of trap. So share this video with everyone you know